What else is going on?
Still working on my credentials for my educational credentials. Like I mentioned to you before, I graduated with my bachelor's, and I'm just trying to get certified so that I can teach. I still haven't accepted the substitute job, although it's still there for me. And pretty much the same stuff that I've been going through since the last visit. I did take another walk, and I felt a little better after the walk, but I'm disappointed in myself because I don't do it consistently. You know, I like to walk every day because it does feel good when I do walk, but sometimes I just stay inside, study whatever I have to study, and I guess try to avoid as much contact as possible.
So I'm sensing that you're maybe a little bit upset with yourself for not being consistent with your exercise.
Yes, I would like to. Like I mentioned, you suggesting that, nobody's really suggested getting out and walking much because they know that it's pretty much futile to try to encourage me to exercise because I don't like doing it. But when I did do it this couple times, well, since our first visit I did it, and then I walked again this after the last visit, and I wanted to do it more, but it's just difficult motivating myself to get out and do what I know is best for me.
Tell me about your walk.
Well, I walked maybe 10 minutes, 15 minutes in one direction. It was pretty difficult because I'm not in good shape. I'm overweight and I eat too much, which contributes to me being overweight. But I walked about 15 minutes. I stopped a couple times, turned around and headed back home. I mean, it felt good because I took some deep breaths like you encouraged me just in everyday life. But I took some deep breaths and I got a chance to walk and think a little bit about where I am and what I want to do. It felt good after I finished. Like I said, I planned on doing it again the next day, but the next day rolled around, I was back in the old funk.
I'm hearing you say that you did some thinking when you were on your walks.
Yes, I thought about how good it felt to be outside in the fresh air. It was a beautiful day. It was sunny. Wasn't too warm. It was pretty much a perfect day. It wasn't cloudy, and it was just nice to get out and to feel like I was exercising other than eating and doing something to hurt my body by overeating. It just felt good to do something that I thought was positive. And I felt proud of myself when I was doing it. But
I'm hearing you say that your walk was positive and that it made you feel good about yourself, that when you were doing it, you felt some motivation?
Yes, I felt, especially afterwards, I felt a little more energetic, and I didn't feel like eating as much as I would normally eat, you know, around that time of the day. When I came back from the walk, I was a little thirsty, so I drank some water, and I felt refreshed, and I felt like it gave me some energy, and it was good until the next day. Like I said, I felt good about doing it, and I wanted to do it the next day, but I didn't. So, but it did feel good when I did it the 2 times that I did do it.
Self-discipline can be a tough thing and anything. You were a student, so maybe you might understand a little bit about that when it comes to homework and assignments and things. And maybe you may understand what I'm talking about, where when you do your assignments you feel better, and when you don't do your assignments you feel I know for me, I feel a little upset if I don't get done what I need to get done, and that doesn't motivate me to continue. The reason why I suggested the walks is for that reason. For all of the reasons that you discussed with me just a minute ago are the reasons that I encouraged you to maybe take a walk, because of the positive positivity that it brings, the motivation that it brings, the just getting out, getting some sunshine, and exercise. So those are the reasons that I suggested that, and maybe if you did, if we could get to where we did a little, maybe twice a week, you could feel that twice a week.
Yes. I'm trying. Hopefully I'll get to that stage, but
I can see that you're trying.
I'm not planning on it. Just didn't happen. So I guess sometimes I tend to make excuses for not doing things, and I wait until it's late in the game, or put myself under a lot of pressure. So I don't know.
I'm hearing you say you're a little hard on yourself.
Of course, isn't everybody? Yeah, I think I may be a little more harder on myself than everybody, but there's some things I'd like to accomplish at this stage in my life, and I feel like it's going to take me forever to get there because of the way I feel about myself and just getting those things done. I don't know. I have my good days and my bad days. The day I walked was a good day. The next day that I didn't walk was a bad day. I mean, I try to figure it out with your help. I mean, you'd like to continue to help me, but
I'd like to continue helping you help you. I'd like to continue, trying to work on the difference between good days and bad days. I'm a little unsure of what makes a good day or what makes a bad day. I don't really know what that looks like. Tell me a little bit about that.
The good days are when it's not as bad as the bad days. I mean, to me, it's like all of the days aren't what they should be, but when I do accomplish some things like schoolwork, like when I got my degree, like the few days when I took a walk, those were accomplishments. When I can participate with my family and just not have the negative thoughts, the fearful thoughts about losing them. When those aren't